Is the American voter delusional? Hello, this is ChartGPT. Today, we asked that question, is the American voter delusional? Of course, I'm not delusional, you are. That's the way it works here. We're going to look at some congressional polling numbers here and some other bits and pieces here to kind of wonder, makes you kind of the head scratchers here. First off, we take a look at this poll. Probably seen this before. Public trust in government near historic lows under the Biden administration. Of course, nobody trusts in. Some people think, well, we didn't really have a good chance to vote. It's all manipulated. Some other people think, well, it's not me that's delusional, it's the other guy. I mean, this kind of proves it here on this one chart here. This is a kind of a recent Gallup poll. It's this 2024, so this is very recent. The U.S. representative in your own congressional district, rock solid, 55%. Still not that high, though. 34% say no. So it's a bit divided. But what the kicker is, most members of Congress is only 24.5. So my guy is good, but your guy is bad. I'm not the delusional one. You are. I guess you can look at another thing here, the kind of the head scratcher. You've seen a lot. You see this almost every week on different alternative media sites. Here's one here from the Daily Mail. So here we have a school down in, I think it's in California. 4% of the students are proficient in math and only 12% in English, and yet they spend $250,000 on woke kindergarten programs, where they promote disruptive whiteness, imagining a world free of the U.S. empire and free of Israel, which they have previously referred as a made-up place. Well, every place is made up when you think about it, so that doesn't mean anything. But the point is that there's a lot of hatred towards America, even inside domestically, which is quite interesting. Mostly through minorities that hate it. Some, not just minorities, actually. Here's one that's not in the U.S., but he kind of gives you the same sentiment. Senior BBC employee branded white people as parasitical, deviant breed. Oh dear. So you kind of wonder, and of course they're all clamoring to get to the UK. This parasitic, deviant breed, and they're all clamoring to get there. We asked the AI, how can it be that a lot of these minorities that come and become citizens of these countries that were predominantly white, and yet they hate them so much? It's kind of interesting how they kind of dance around that. Check out the post link in the description box. You can follow that and read that from what the AI says. A little bit interesting, comical almost. But here's the thing on this race thing. If you look at trust in government by race and ethnicity, it's the whites that don't trust the government, and yet the people of color, the minorities, I guess that's the correct word, they actually trust government more. So it's interesting how the people that claim they hate it the most trust it the most, which is interesting. Is that delusional thinking? Perhaps. Here's the thing here. It's kind of interesting polling here. The closer government is to the people, the more confidence they have in it, which kind of defeats the idea of centralizing. Everybody wants to EU wants to centralize. You know, the Democratic Party mostly wants to federalize everything, and of course Republicans tend to want to reduce the centralized power. And so and the polling is clear, people trust their local governments more than they trust the federal, and yet people are still clamoring to federalizing. I think they think that, well, maybe if I can get a hold of the federal government, it doesn't matter, then I can kind of control the narrative. But anyway, this is all the delusional thinking. Nevertheless, the political divisions are there, and it doesn't look like they're healing soon or not. So I asked the polling question, will the political divisions heal themselves anytime soon? That's the question many are asking. Talk of civil wars, divorces, states leaving the union, etc., etc. Go ahead and take that poll. Follow the description box post link and take that poll and read what the AI says about this. In any case, don't forget to subscribe.